Good morning. For many people, summertime is an opportunity to take time off from our normal routine to vacation and travel. Traveling is a fascinating thing to do. However, it could and can become exhausting if you travel with Father Carlos. I'm passionate about exploring, knowing, and experiencing different places. But I have to make a clarification here. This is not going to happen on our parish pilgrimage to Hungary because I did not plan the itinerary. Something that I know that we'll be enjoying, I have lots of fun. If anyone would like to join us, you can still come with us from November 10th to the 20th. Talk to me after Mass. This is the end of the advertisement. Well, at the end of a vacation, I always feel happy that I was able to get to know places and experience people's culture. But also, at the end of a vacation, I feel like I need another vacation. Traveling is an amazing experience. However, it takes a lot of patience and time, especially if you travel with children. Also, knowing the regulations of the airlines is challenging. How much luggage are you allowed to carry? How much can your luggage weigh? What is permitted and what is not permitted to carry during the flight? These are typical questions we must know how to answer before deciding to travel by plane. In the airports, we can see people playing games with the luggage, trying to avoid extra fees. You see people transferring clothes from one suitcase to another, placing clothes in the carry-on luggage, and bringing an extra bag just in case the main luggage weighs more than 50 pounds. After all, we are allowed to bring 2 pieces of carry-on luggage with us. You may be thinking, how does Father Carlos know all of these details? Does Father Carlos have a side job that we do not know about? Does Father Carlos spend his days off as a flight attendant or working at the airport? The answer is no to all of the above questions. By having the chance to visit my family and by going to Colombia has given me a lot of experience traveling. I am the one who travels and gets troubled. I am the one who gets tangled up with so many suitcases when I visit my family. I'm the one who brings an extra bag just in case my suitcase weighs more than is permitted. Traveling and packing bags makes me think about today's gospel, in which Jesus sends out 72 disciples, telling them to go on your way. Behold, I am sending you like lambs among wolves. Carry no money bag, nor sack, nor sandals. I can understand this command from Jesus to his disciples to travel lightly, since Jesus was sending them to the territory of Samaria, where possessions will not only weigh the disciples down, but will also make them targets for robbery. I am sending you like lambs among wolves. I am convinced that Jesus not only intended to talk about material things the disciples needed to let go of, but Jesus is also talking about emotional baggage that we need to let go of in order to carry the good news of the gospel. The proclamation of the good news is not only focused on teaching doctrine to people, but on bringing people to a new way of living and sharing, bringing people to receive a new way of thinking and therefore a new way of acting. The proclamation of the good news makes us brothers and sisters of one Father in heaven. It makes us one family with different faces, struggles, joys, dreams, and situations. To share the good news seems fascinating. To be part of Jesus' team seems fantastic. But Jesus is telling us not to bring anything with us. No money bag, no sack, no sandals. Although we understand that it is true, we see that when we carry a lot of things, we can become tired and exhausted. The same thing happens with our emotional baggage. You and I may be carrying emotional baggage in our hands right now and taking it everywhere we go. It could be while we were growing up, we started carrying the desires of our parents to become whatever they wanted us to be. Those not so good names, nice names, we were called at school. That person that mistreated us. Maybe when we were teenagers, we felt that because we did not look the way our friends looked, we started thinking that we were not good enough. Maybe when we went to college, we committed a mistake. Then when we think about it, it pulls us down. Maybe we are convinced that our family is not the perfect family we would like to have. There are other emotional baggage that makes our journey in life too heavy, such as grief, regrets, fears, guilt, the failure of the past, the dreams that did not come true, broken relationships. All of this emotional baggage makes us tired and drained. This is the baggage that we pick up or never even put down every day, telling ourselves that we need to smile and pretend that we are okay. My friends, this is very important. The reason Jesus is telling his disciples that they should not bring with them baggage is because he knows that we are not going to get far if our baggage is overloaded. I know that it is difficult to let go of our sufferings, challenges, and our past. But until we start to trust the words of Jesus, we will not be able to be a new creation and to rejoice, as the first reading says. As children of God, we need to hand over to Him all that weighs us down and makes us tired. All that weight takes away our joy and peace. Christ wants us to trust in Him. Christ wants to take us places that we are not able to go if our baggage is too heavy. Places in which we do not need to pay extra fees for luggage. Places in which we will be filled with the love of God and His forgiveness. Places in which we are able to minister to those with troubled hearts because we have allowed Jesus to heal our hearts. Let us continue praying as Jesus says, ask the Master of the harvest to send out laborers for his harvest. You and I are this prayer answered. You and I are the laborers being chosen and called to minister to one another as children of the same God. I would like to conclude my homily with this beautiful joke. A passenger piled his luggage on the scale at an airline counter in New York and said to the ticket agent, I am flying to Los Angeles. I want this large bag sent to Denver and the two small ones to Cincinnati. I'm sorry, sir, but we cannot do that, said the ticket agent. That's good to hear, because that's where they end up the last time I flew this route. As we continue enjoying the summer and as we prepare for some time off, let us remember that we cannot go through life carrying heavy baggage. We're invited to identify all the things we are carrying in our baggage of our hearts. May we be able to lighten our load from whatever burdens us. And may we carry and find the love and peace of God that will help us through our journey of life. Today, we would like to hand the extra baggage over to God so we can travel lightly and enjoy every blessing that God gives us, especially the blessing of today. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.